Hello, just a quick tutorial here on logging into Joomla and creating an article for the website, and we're also going to cover how to link that article to a specific menu item or indeed a category. So the first thing you need to do is log into your website, of course. So you'll have a login URL which will have been provided previously, and username and password. Now the URL may change, so you will have an email with a direct link, because of course if I try to log in through the link that doesn't work, it will just take me to the home page. So you'll have received that mail once we set the website up, along with the username and password. All you do is go to this URL and log in using the username and password provided. And once you're logged in, you'll be taken directly to the control panel. You may have an update to apply if it hasn't already been applied. We can have a look at these. But the first thing we need to do before we do anything with the website is make sure that the backups are running and everything's working okay. For the backups, so we go to Components, Akeeba Backup. Once we're at the Akeeba Backup control panel, you'll see over here on the right hand side, it says when the last backup was taken. So the automated backups don't appear to be working, and we need to take a backup very quickly before we make any changes. So we click Backup Now, click again, and that will automatically back up the website to a folder on the server. And once it's finished, we can start making any changes that we need to make. Okay, so the backup's now completed. I'm just going to go back to the control panel, and now we can start doing some updates. So just back to the system control panel, and eventually it will catch up. You'll see down here at the bottom it says Joomla is up to date, and there are 2 updates available, so let's have a look at those. It's really important that you keep the website up to date, mainly because of security issues or any problems with the component that's installed. But because we do a backup first, if there's a problem afterwards, everything can be rolled back very easily. So I'm going to check all and say update. So all those updates have been applied now. One thing I usually do as well, once I've applied updates, just go back to the control panel, scroll down, Joomla is up to date, all the extensions are up to date, and then with this particular website, the services menu is actually a blog design. So anything added to services will automatically be added into this section here, and some of them have their own menu item. So we're going to learn how to do that as well. So first things first, we need to add an item, and the content manager within Joomla that we use is K2. As you can see on the control panel, we have the quick access icons here. Alternatively, we can go from anywhere within the administration area to components and then K2. Once we're in K2, we simply go to items, which we're already at, and click new. So I'm going to call this a sample item. And we have to add a category. So if I put this into services, and I'm going to go down here and add some text. The view you will see here will be quite different. It will actually have an editor with a toolbar so you can format paragraphs, etc. But my recommendation would be just to simply type straight into it, and then you can edit later. So we're going to put this up into services. I'm going to click save and close. And now go back to the website, click on services again. I could have just clicked refresh, but just as easy. And you'll see there that there's a sample article there for the demo. There's no image or anything like that, we haven't formatted it. If we want to start doing things like that, we simply go back into the article, and when we want to add an image, we just click choose on file, and that's added. So now if I click save and close, and then go back to the website and select services, we'll see that the sample article is there but no image, and there's a reason for that. We haven't cleared the cache on the website. We cache the website so that it loads quicker. So if we go back to the admin area, click system, then clear cache and just say delete everything, then back to the website, click services, that sample article will display as we see there with an image. Okay, so that's the basics of creating an article, but what we want to do is have it on the menu as well so people can go straight to it. So if we go back to K2 and open up the sample article, all I'm going to do is copy the article title and then cancel, then I go to menus, main menu, and I'm going to create a new menu item, give it the name, and then here it says what type of item do I want to link to. Well, I want to link to a K2 item, an article, so I click on that option, click K2 and say I want to select an item, and that catches up, and then it's saying select the item. So which item do I want to link to? That one there, and it needs to be not a parent item but a sub-menu item of services, because then it will appear on this sub-menu. Save and close. Again, I'm going to have to clear the cache. Normally I would completely disable cache if I'm developing, but as I'm only making a minor change, I just leave it on. So I've deleted all the cache, go back to the website, services. So the sample article is there, and on the services menu we see sample article for demo with a direct link. And that's pretty much it. You can add an item, add the item to the menu, change the image, format the content, and away you go.